You know what makes me happy? Words. Lots and lots and lots of words. Words with scratches through them, words that form sentences, words that just pour out of various and sundry pens. Yeah, I'm kind of the older demographic. I tend to write everything longhand first. It's how I process thoughts. Oh, I've still got some space to write more words, and I will. The trick about writing words, don't edit. Just let the words happen. Let the half-finished thoughts, the half-baked ideas, pour them out. Pour them into a notebook. Pour them onto your phone. Pour them onto any blank piece of paper you can find. Napkins. Pour them anywhere. This is what basically I do all day, every day, is I sit and I try to come up with words. I try to come up with stories. I try to come up with wise thoughts. I try to come up with shopping lists. I try to come up with anything. Because everything and anything is ultimately a story at some point. Even my grocery list is a story of the adventure I'm about to have in the grocery store. And if I don't write it down, it's going to be a completely different adventure and I'm probably going to have to go back. So this is what I do, and this is what we're all capable of. There's no special skill in doing this. I mean, pretty much all of us at some point have been taught how to write, how to spell, maybe not brilliantly, but, rules of grammar, rules of whatever. It doesn't really matter, because you know what? All those rules are immaterial. All those rules don't matter when you're at this phase, when you're just scratching down random thoughts, when you're just scratching down random ideas and not sure what they're going to become. Because you know what? That's tomorrow's problem. That's the problem for an editor, which is probably what you're going to do later. And you know what? This notebook is going to be critical to me actually leading a couple of the same workshops, honestly, out of our minds and onto the page, which is, wow, that's not a great picture. Let me look at a poster here. We're not going to be doing any dancing or any ballet or anything like that. Out of our minds and onto the page, which is going to be here at Artscape Young Place, basically a converted old school in the west side of Toronto on Shaw, in the Sweet Action Theatre, which is inside, in that building over there. And so it's basically a workshop of improv games and writing exercises, things to get you excited. I'm going to give you more of the neighborhood over here. It's a very nice neighborhood. It is basically just to get you to write spontaneously, to tell stories, to start ideas, to write blurbs, to blah, 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 all over a piece of paper or on your phone or on your laptop or whatever you bring with you to write on. You could do semaphore flags. I'm not going to know what you're saying because I can't read semaphore, but that's beside the point. You do you. So again, there's a one-off workshop, which is Saturday, September 5th, from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. That'll be $20 to give you a chance to test out what the hell I'm talking about. The fun and games that are involved, the silliness that's involved of just exercising and not worrying about prepping anything, not worrying about being prepared for anything. And then after that, there's a 6-week program that will run September 19 to October 31st. We're going to miss a week in there. 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., so 2-hour sessions. Again, playing improv games, doing writing exercises, working with classmates, and creating things without control, creating things spontaneously, and just 'cause. Again, not aiming for anything. There's no showcase. You could dance if you want to. No, I promise not to break into song. But that's what we're going to be doing. And the 6-week workshop is $250. That includes HST because the government wants what the government wants. But again, come out on the September 5th for the one-off and take a test. It's $20. You got nothing to lose but 3 hours of a Saturday. And it's early enough in the day that you've still got pretty much the best part of Saturday to yourself. And hopefully you have a great time. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's always a lot of fun. And it's freeing. It allows you to be passionate without worrying about getting anything right. because none of this is going to be right. This is all first draft stuff. This is top of your head stuff. This is stream of consciousness stuff. So come on out. My website is at createdbyrcw.com. I'll put the link here. And again, the workshop is Out of Our Minds and Onto the Page. And you can find more information at that website. And if nothing else, it's just September is still going to be beautiful. October is still going to be beautiful. And we're near a big park. And so we're going to have a good time. And the weather's going to be lovely. I can't promise no rain, but you know, whatever. It's spontaneous, man. Be spontaneous. Take care.